SS2 students at home. We are here this morning to give you this lesson on a novel, Unexpected Joy at Dawn. Unexpected Joy at Dawn by Alex Ajiri. Unexpected Joy at Dawn is a novel by Alex. And the background of the novel is Alex Ajiri was born in the eastern region of Ghana. He is a legal practitioner who has been into creative writing for about 4 decades. He is a reader too. Most of his writings centered on obnoxious policies of government. Background and setting of the novel. It is pertinent to note that this novel is set in both Ghana and Nigeria. It has 2 major settings, that is, in Nigeria and in Ghana, forgetting that the writer is a Ghanaian. The novel is all about how Africans prior to colonial rule integrated and related socially, economically, politically, culturally, among others. Africans perceive themselves as one in blackness. Things were never the same again at the wake of colonialism, with the partitioning of African geographical space into nation states by European powers. This brings a lot of fear and suspicion as unhealthy rivalry was witnessed. This was the case in Ghana in 1969, where Ghanaians see the presence of Nigerians in their country as a threat to their economy. It is against this background of destruction of the spirit of Pan-Africanism and the emergence of xenophobia among Africans that Alex wrote this novel. So, the novel, going through the background, Alex is concerned about how Africans were relating, or African countries were relating on the note of economy, politics, culture, religions, and what have you. And what happened at the wake of colonialism. And that Alex is telling us that the story were never the same since Europeans partitioned, divided, and balkanized Africans into what? Into what we call nation states. So, by this, instead of seeing ourselves as one, as it has been, that spirit of oneness deludes or eludes us as unhealthy competition, unnecessary competition was, ensued, and Africans were seeing themselves as enemies. For instance, that was the case in Ghana in 1969 during their military regime. What happened? Ghanaians were seeing Nigerians as what? Threats to their economy. On the note of what? That now that there is a separation as into this is Ghana, this is Nigeria, this is Senegal, this is, Guinea, this is Niger. So, you own your own economy, I have my own economy, I have my own people, take care of your own people, let's take care of my own people. So, that led to what we call unnecessary suspicion and rivalry. And from that moment, the spirit of Pan-Africanism that has been there right from time was destroyed. That is what led or gave birth to this novel by Alex. So, going through plot summary, the novel accounts for the life of 2 relations. And who are there? is named Moses Taki, and the other is Mama Orozo. These two persons, yes, the novel did not tell us what is there to their relationship, but they are not of the same father and mother. That is glaring according to the novel. But whether they are first cousins, second cousins, and what have you, that is not seen in the novel. But at the wake of military reason in 1969 in Ghana, what happened? Officially, the government, as of then, put forward a policy to repatriate aliens. Who are the aliens? Other persons from other countries. Those from other countries that are what? That are in Ghana or are on the soil of Ghana. So this aliens repatriation caused a lot of harm in 1969 to a lot of Nigerians residing in Ghana. So Nick remains back in Ghana with his grandmother, who refused to go back to Nigeria, on the note that she has spent all her life in Ghana. Going back to Nigeria, where nobody recognized her again, became a problem to her. So the old grandma refused to go back to Nigeria, even with the violent way Ghanaians government was pushing them to go back home. So Mama Orozo left Ghana for Nigeria with her own parents. And that is why I said earlier that me and Mama Orozo are not of the same parents, because you can see that this one remained there and this one left with what? Her own parents. So with these two separated for almost 15 years. Though the number says 14 years, but one way or the other, calculating it appropriately, they were separated for 14 years and some months. So these separations gave them untold hardship. One, Mama Orozo in Nigeria was facing difficulties of recognition. And on the other side, me remaining in Ghana was facing economic, social, and all level of difficulties at the same time. So Mama's parents died in the process of struggling to survive with Nigerian government. Then he has nobody to run to, he has no home to call his own in Nigeria. Thereby, he has to trace Moses back to Ghana on the notes that Moses is the only relation that he can count on. She went back to Ghana, but unfortunately for her, Moses was in Nigeria then. He ran back to Nigeria when Ghanaians were too violent on him. So, when Mama got to Ghana and did not see what happened? He got a friend in the name of Joe. So, Joe was in her company for a very long time looking for until she has to go back again or come back to Nigeria. So, events play itself out here and there where these two family members met again. And that is what gave birth to the idea of the title we have here, Unexpected Joy at Dawn. What is that event that took place? And at this time of the day, dawn, early in the morning, dawn means that time of the day that sun rises. That's what we call dawn. So a lot of events played out on coming back or returning back from Ghana with struggling about his own identity, though with a Yoruba tribal mark, but he could not speak any of the Nigerian languages. That was a big problem to him. one way or the other, both of them were suffering in their own country, Nigeria, having stayed in that for a very long time. Ghana has rejected them. Nigeria too is rejecting them on the note that, one, to speak our language, any of our languages become a problem to them, and to trace all of their family members in Nigeria become a problem to them. So that is all about President Joy has done in this lesson. The assignment here is account for Nee's humiliation in the hand of his students. Account for